Now, it's been another big day for the Leaving Cert class of 2025. The first round CAO offers for third level places have been released and more than half have received their first choice. Well, this year, more than 90,000 applied for a college place. Our Southern News correspondent Zara King joins us now. And Zara, you've been talking to some of the students who got their offer today.
Yes, good evening, Colette. Well, of course, it's very exciting for the more than half who have received that first round offer, but of course there will be some disappointment for those who may have to go with their second choice or an option further down the line. We were speaking this afternoon to Isabella McCarthy. She actually sat the Leaving Cert back last year, so she's the class of 2024. She deferred for a year. She was offered engineering last year and she decided she would sit the HPAT this year in the hopes of getting medicine at University College Dublin, and she got that good news today. She shared that on TikTok this afternoon the moment she received that text message from the CAO, and Isabella says she's so glad that she went back to pursue her dream.
The HPAT does put a lot of pressure on students. Even if they receive high points, you still might not even get into medicine, which is unfair in that way. But also, if you didn't do particularly well in your Leaving Cert, you can also make it up with the HPAT. So it also gives you an extra opportunity to get into medicine. Well, I was stuck between medicine or engineering, and then I received engineering last year, but there was always that bit in the back of my mind that I have to give the HPAT a go so I know for definite, and that there's not always that question in the back of my mind.
Well, Colette, Isabella, one of the happy ones today getting that CAO offer, but of course there will be options, Colette. It's not the end of the road for people who haven't necessarily gotten their first choice. Today the CAO reminding people that there are plenty of paths forward.
Applicants can accept their offer if they wish to do so, either right away if they have, for example, received their first preference course, or they can take a little bit of time to think about it, but they do have to have that offer accepted by 3 p.m. on Tuesday, the 2nd of September. So for applicants who didn't receive an offer, as I said, check your account information carefully, make sure there wasn't anything preventing you from receiving an offer. If that's not the case, if maybe you didn't perform as well in the exams as you were expecting and you haven't received an offer, there are still options available to you. There's a facility that will open on the CAO website tomorrow at noon, and that's called the Available Places Facility. And this advertises courses that have places remaining after the offers have issued.
Look, let's just remind people, if you are happy with your offer and you're going to take that first choice, you have to be sure to accept that by 3 o'clock next Tuesday.